Draw the biggest circle with your neck without using any other part of the body. Try to keep the tempo somewhat slow and controlled, and try to only move the one joint and solidify the rest of the body. In the neck, we're really trying to avoid any shoulder hiking, spinal leaning, or spinal twisting. Try to draw the biggest circle you can using only your spine, so your upper back and your lower back, without the rest of your body getting involved. Here I'm trying to avoid any hip shifting, side to side or forwards or backwards, and shoulder hiking, so my shoulders going up towards the ears. Once again, keep the tempo slow and controlled. Don't hold your breath. Try to move only your shoulder blades without any other body part getting involved. Things I'm trying to avoid are neck motion and elbows bending. Once again, keep the tempo somewhat slow and controlled. And you're trying to maximize the motion, so try to make the biggest circle you can in both directions. Try to draw the greatest circle you can using only your shoulder joint without any other body part getting involved. Try to avoid any rotation from the spine, any side leaning or elbow bending. Try to take your elbows through their greatest rotational range of motion without any other body part getting involved. Here I'm trying to avoid any spinal leaning, elbows flaring out, or shoulders hiking. Try to take the wrist through its greatest range of motion without any other joint getting involved. So here I use my top hand to block my elbow from rotating, and I try to keep my fingers straight throughout the motion. Try to move from your lower back to your mid back and then upper back without using any other body part. Try to avoid elbow bending and hip shifting. Keep the tempo slow and controlled. And remember to breathe. Try to move your hip joint without any other body part getting involved. Try to avoid any spinal leaning, rotation, or pelvic hiking. So I use my hand on my stomach on the side of my hip to minimize how much motion I'm getting from other areas, and this helps me isolate the hip better. A missing piece of knee health is tibial rotations, so shin rotations. You're going to lift your toes and you're going to try to rotate as much as you can, one way and the other way, from that shin bone. So really try to go slow and notice where the motion's coming from. And from there, we're going to add flexion and extension, so straightening and bending of the knee. Really try to maintain that rotation as you straighten and bend the leg. Try to draw the greatest circle using only your ankle without any other body part getting involved. Try to draw the biggest circle using only your ankle joint without any other body part getting involved. Try to avoid knee bending or knee rotation. So the hand is a nice way to block that thigh bone from getting involved.